looking good when they attack. Here they are, still probing away. Probing the pass. Can he beat the goalkeeper one-on-one here? Brilliant goal!
Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out Hasib's formation and tactics video for his 4-4-2. Very good tactics. I did try them out myself. This is from my PlayStation account, but the highlights that you guys will be seeing after we check out these tactics will be from my 50k team, right? And I think it's good that we show it with a cheaper squad to see if it actually moves as intended, because obviously a player's attacking positioning and their off-the-ball movement is different depending on the quality of the actual player, right? So the highlights that you guys will be seeing is me trying out Hasib's tactics with the 4-4-2 with the cheaper squad. But with this team right here, this is my PlayStation 4 account. We're going to be starting our Foot Champs run with this team today. Hopefully the delay doesn't kill me, but I'm going to be checking you guys. I'm going to show you guys the tactics. So these are my tactics, the way that I'm set up. I like Hasib's tactics. I do think that they are worth using, but they're worth using in a certain variation, right? So, and obviously this is all opinion based. But for me personally, the ultra defensive one that I use is like this, right? So it's set up in this way where the width is a little bit lower, right, for the defense and the attack, because spreading it out wide, I like the players to be a little bit closer to me when I'm transitioning into the middle, and then players in the box set to 5, just because you want to have some movement out of your players, right? And then for corners and free kicks are set to 2 and 1 and blah, 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 right? So this is just one of the variations of my 4-4-2. But the variation that Hasib uses is like this. So it's a more aggressive 4-4-2. It counters really well against people that are really parking the bus. Now, obviously, counterattacks are way too effective right now, and hopefully EA does something about it in the future when people play park the bus, because people just zoom out of play really quickly. Maybe if they made the transitioning slower from counterattacks, maybe it would be like less effective, but it is what it is for now. I feel like in the future, if EA does anything to defensive AI, I might actually use Hasib's tactics more than I'll actually use my own, because it depends on how they use or how they mess with the defensive AI and stuff. But this is what it looks like on the tactics, so everything is pretty well done. I think the width on 6 is a little bit too much, right, in terms of everything, because people always try to go for that middle and go for that finesse shot or whatnot, right? So definitely have to watch out for those. But it's a more aggressive way of playing. If you spread it out wide, when you receive the ball, your fullbacks are in better positions for you to transition forward, right? So, but his tactics are basically like this. So stay back while attacking for the fullbacks, stay back while attacking cover center for the center mids, come back in defense and get in behind for the right mids and left mids, right? And then the strikers are on false 9 and stay central false 9 for one of them. So it's a combination between changing between the two. So you can see that Dembele is the one that's not on stay central because he has the pace, right? So being able to transition left and right with him is going to be very good. So that's definitely something to take into consideration. With this team, what I'm actually going to do is, I'm pretty sure in the actual game, I'm probably going to do maybe like a tall on the right side, because he has a 5-star weak foot, and then Lucas more on the left, and I might do that with my regular team as well. It will be the first time that I do try out the team, so we'll see like in-game whichever one I prefer. But with Hasib's tactics, it all makes sense, because the way that his tactics are set up, when his strikers play as a false 9, you can see this, as drops into the midfield to create attacking space for teammates, and has time and space to dribble or pick up passes. So the thing about the false 9, right, the thing that makes it work really well is because they drop into the midfield, they always offer you this extra support. And when they drop into the midfield general area, that means that they're going to be around the 18-yard box. As you guys know, that there's a nice little thing in FIFA where it's like you take a small little touch in certain angles, and then all you have to do is shoot, and your players will bang it into the back of the net if they have good shooting stats, right? So with this false 9, it makes sense, because if you look at his wing play is set on getting behind. So what happens is that when the strikers start dropping into the midfield more, the left mids and right mids start making daunting runs forward, right? So it's very effective in that regard, and definitely worth looking into. You guys will see from this, from these highlights, that the players do actually do that very well. So I'm going to be trying out this formation. I'm going to be trying out my formation. I'm going to be switching around a lot. I'm not sure like what width and stuff I want. The reason why I put the depth lower is because people like to make the through ball passes a lot, so it really depends on like the situation of the game. But 5-5 seems to be okay, something like that. I'm always like changing between depending on how the game is going, right? So that's pretty much it for Hasib's tactics and instructions. We're going to be checking it out how it plays in game. These are the highlights that we're going to be showing up with a 50K team, right? So it's good to see, again, like I said before, how the players move when they're not of higher quality, right? So we'll be trying it out with this team, obviously, for Foot Champs as well, given the situation of the game, and then we'll basically take it from there. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe to Hasib's channel. It will be linked in the description down below. Very good tactics, very unique ones. It just makes sense for how the players generally move around the pitch, right? So be sure to go check it out. I'm looking forward to trying out this team to see if it's actually solid or not. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's up with all this. So let's go ahead and show the highlights, and I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.
That they've got two strikers looking to provide the goal threat for them.
Playing away, it might work for them, trying to play offside.
Well, it's a bold move, isn't it, away from home, but they're confident in doing it.
Perisic, off the bar and in.
Well, sometimes it comes out.
That looked promising and then broke down. And this could bring them level. And it does. Important point in the game. They're looking good when they attack. Here they are, still probing away. Probing the pass. Can he beat the goalkeeper one-on-one here? Brilliant goal! Gets the ball out wide with time to assess the situation. Can whip it in now. And to Herrera. Keita. He can cut it back now. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment.
Nice goal.